Yes, we're back again with another action-packed edition of sports this morning, reaching you from Channels Television Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Austin Okonakwan. Welcome aboard Africa, wherever you are watching us. We want to invite you on the program this morning to talk to us about whatever is going on in your exciting and engaging world of sports. Let's begin with the ladies, where in Portugal, the Nigeria's under-17 women's team, the Flamingos, they're getting ready for the 2014 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup that will take place in Costa Rica. Remember, Nigeria has been drawn in Group D alongside Mexico, Colombia, and the Republic of China. We'll try to create some connection with the team in Portugal to find out how they are preparing. But just to let you know that yesterday they played a friendly game against Spanish Sporting Women's Club, Sporting Nueva, and then the Flamingos defeated that team by 3-2. Okay, still with the national team, but this time the national team in Abuja. The Nigerian Football Federation will be unveiling the new jerseys for the national teams. That's it on your screen. They said that these jerseys will be unveiled today. The Nigerian Football Federation says it will also serve as the official jersey of the Super Eagles at the 20th FIFA World Cup finals taking place in Brazil this summer. The new and refreshing design is produced by Adidas, the official kit supplier of Nigerian national teams and the leading kit manufacturers in the world. Some big dignitaries will be there: the Minister of Sports and Chairman National Sports Coalition and Commission, Alhaji Bolaji Abdullahi, is the special guest of honor at the event, and that will take place today 10 a.m. Nigerian time. So that's one to actually follow. Still today, action-packed world of sport. The atmosphere which characterized the match involving Stationery Stores Football Club and Shooting Stars of Ibadan 2 decades ago will be reignited today at the Onikan Stadium as both teams play each other in with 3 of the Nigerian National League. This fixture is expected to pull crowds because it goes down memory lane. So if you're in Lagos, not just Lagos, if you're in the southwest and you can make it to the Onikan Stadium, this is the game to watch. It promises to be an Onikan cracker. Yes, let's leave Nigeria now and go international. In the UEFA Champions League, the first leg of the knockout phase has been concluded. Chelsea traveled to Galatasaray to play a 1-1 draw, and then these guys, Gareth Bale and Cristiano Ronaldo, are they the world's best combo? They traveled to Germany to defeat, not just defeating, crushed, humiliated Schalke 04 by 6-1. Action-packed for the sport. We'll let you see some of the highlights from the game between Galatasaray and Chelsea, and then when we come back, I'll let you be part of the show. Send in your questions, comments, and suggestions, then we'll talk sports. Don't go anywhere, right back. Stay.
Delchuk, the captain. Wesley Schneider. Here's Melo. Now Hajrovic. This is a Boué. Shows too much of that to Azpilicueta, and Hazard helps it on to Schürrle. And Azpilicueta has carried on his run here, and Torres gives Chelsea the perfect start. Muslera came out and committed himself against the on-rushing fullback, and Fernando Torres steers it home to give Chelsea their lead.
Well, on Terry, you think Chelsea's best header of ball isn't picking up Drogba, it's Ivanovic.
Corner in towards Melo, and it's turned in, and they've got their equaliser. And would you believe it, Cheju was the man on the end of it to turn it in for Galatasaray.
Emotionless Mancini.
Welcome back. You're watching Sports This Morning on Channels Television, and today on the program we're taking a look at local football, and I'll also talk about the UEFA Champions League, and I'll give you some tennis before we wrap up this morning. So welcome wherever you are watching us. This is a special invitation. You see, there's no guest in the studio, so I want to do this show with you. We're live, we're active on Twitter and on Facebook. On Twitter we are Channels_sports, and on Facebook we're Channels-sports. We want to get you talking, so send in your questions, comments, or suggestions, and as regards what has been happening in our exciting world of sport. But let's begin with Nigeria, and we've been tracking the preparations of the Nigeria under-17 women's team, the Flamingos, as they get ready for the FIFA World Cup that will take place in Costa Rica. That tournament will kick off on the 15th of this month, and Nigeria hoping to make a statement with that. Remember, it starts at this level, the under-17 level, and then you want to watch these players grow. The team, before they traveled, they defeated Nasarawa United, and then they have played some guys in a Portuguese club. Defeated those guys. I call them lazy guys, but then the Flamingos showed supremacy, and then they won down by 3-1. Just yesterday, they defeated a Spanish women's club, Sporting UEFA, by 3-2. Now, the Flamingos have been drawn in Group D alongside Mexico, China, and Colombia. Well, let's begin with that team. Do you believe that the Flamingos have what it takes to qualify from that group? Remember, China, they're world powers when talking about women's football. Colombia, there are also no pushovers. And Mexico, yes, Mexico has been constant. But do you think the Nigeria under-17 women's team can make it out of that group? We want you to be part of the show. Send us your questions, comments, and suggestions as regards the Flamingos and their quest to play at the FIFA under-17 Women's World Cup. Those are the girls on your screen. They look ready. They've been fired up. They are winning games, and then hopefully when that competition starts, they will continue that way. But it seems the messages we're getting this morning on Twitter and Facebook, everybody wants to talk about the UEFA Champions League. The English teams continue to struggle. First comment on Facebook, Echona says Liverpool FC once went through this situation, and Manchester United is going, and the Manchester United era will go down soon. Well, I know Manchester United fans are watching, and they will say, no, that's not possible. Remember, I was still talking women's football, the national teams. It's going to be a very active year for football in this country. Remember, the big one is in June, the FIFA World Cup that will take place in Brazil. Nigeria is preparing hard. Coach Stephen Keshi is focused. He's looking at a whole lot of qualities in picking his players. Nigeria needs to prove that they are African champions at that tournament. The under-20 women's team, the Falconets, they will also play at the FIFA under-20 Women's World Cup that will take place in Canada. So it's a pretty busy year. The Super Falcons, they will take part in the African Women's Championship that will take place in Namibia. So there's a whole lot of work for the Nigerian Football Federation to ensure that Nigeria does not just go to make the numbers at this tournament. So we want you to, be part of it, support the Super Eagles of Nigeria, the Falconers, the Flamingos in any way you can to ensure that the glory continues. I'm talking about preparations for the World Cup. Today in Abuja, the Nigerian Football Federation will unveil the new jerseys for the national teams. It will be the official jersey that the team will wear at the 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil. So that's it on your screen. It's a new one. A lot of people have been commenting about this jersey, but the essence is for the team to look good, not just looking good, it should also bring some luck. I remember back in the days whenever Nigeria wears the white jerseys, people will be like, it doesn't bring luck to the country. So these are the new jerseys. It looks good to me, and some quality, but I don't know what to say about it in full, and what the Nigerian Football Federation intends to achieve with this. But it's the regular kit designer Adidas, and today it will be unveiled at the Abuja National Stadium. I'll just read something from the president of the Nigerian Football Federation, Aminu Megari. So there's uniqueness about the new jersey that Nigerians will love. The design is a top of the range thing, especially for the FIFA World Cup in Brazil. That's from the Secretary General of the Nigerian Football Federation, Amadu. Okay, so some of the guests expected today at the unveiling includes the Director General of the National Sports Commission, Honorable Benga Elegbelere, Chairman of the Senate Committee on Sports, Senator Adamu Gumba, the Chairman of the House of Reps Committee on Sports, Godfrey Gaya, and Chairman of the League Management Company, Iluka Rabo. So they're going to be in Abuja to unveil this new jersey for the national teams. Nigeria gets ready for the 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil, and that's the jersey that they'll be wearing. So what's your take? You think it's a good one for the national teams, the jersey you see on the screen? You can also talk to us about that. But today in Lagos, talking about local football, Onikon Cracker, Stationery Stores, it's a comeback for them, and then they'll be playing Shooting Stars. Remember, Shooting Stars dropped out of the top flight last season, and now they are playing in the National League. That's it on your screen, 4 p.m. Onikon Stadium. That's where you should be if you want to see some good football. Talking about one of the oldest rivalries in Nigerian football, Stationery Stores and Shooting Stars will file out today to play. The visitors, talking about Shooting Stars, were almost went away with 3 points before Stars secured an equalizer at the 9 minutes. That's the first game they played. The second game, I beg your pardon, of the season against Abia Comets that ended 1-1, where they played a 1-1 draw with Shooting Stars. So today we'll be watching that game, big one, good one for Nigerian football. Stationery Stores back to pull some good crowd to the stadium. Talking about the Nigerian National League. So that's it on your screen. Stationery Stores back. The NNL giving us reasons to talk. We're still waiting for the top flight league to kick off. That's when they said we'll kick off on the 7th of March, the Nigeria Professional Football League. We're hoping that it actually keeps to a date.